Winchester is an historical drama / horror thriller written and directed by the Spierig brothers and starring Jason Clarke, Helen Mirren and Snook. You guys know that I love horror movies. I enjoy the majority of them, surprisingly enough, even though I tend to say that I love the horror genre but most of them are shit. But I still enjoy a couple of them, even the bad ones. But there is a particular subgenre of horror movies that I like. Horror movies that have gothic atmosphere, that are based on a true story, that have great production design, a good cast, great potential, and they do the laziest, most boring thing ever with that. And Winchester is exactly that type of horror movie. It has an interesting premise, which is of the Winchester mansion that was built by Sarah Winchester. She was a widow, the wife of the owner of the Winchester rifle, firearms, repeaters, whatever the name of the company is. And her entire goal was to, let's say, house the spirits of the dead inside each room in this mansion. And it's an interesting premise, and we get this detective psychologist who has to evaluate her to see if she's a crazy lady or if she's normal, sane. So it could have been so much better. There are some interesting aspects, mainly the whole anti-gun theme of the movie, but the ending itself, if you've seen the film you know what the ending is, completely ruins the good meaning behind it. It's boring. That's the only real thing I can say about this film. It's incredibly boring. It's 1 hour and a half long and it felt infinite, like 3 hours long. I've seen Seven Samurai the same day and that movie is 3 hours and a half long and it felt way shorter than freaking Winchester. And I wanted to like this film. I'm usually a sucker for those paranormal thrillers a la James Wan, and this reminded me of the James Wan films that aren't directed by James Wan. He knows how to make jump scares, he knows how to make ghosts creepy or scary, at least to me, they work usually. But this was just lazy, and the Spierig brothers have made 2 good movies, Predestination and Daybreakers. I haven't seen Jigsaw, don't care about it, and this one was pretty bad, so I hope it was problems with the studio, maybe wanting to make it more like a Conjuring or an Insidious rather than drama with supernatural elements. But whatever the reason is, this was lazy. Cheap-ass jump scares, the usual. I'm looking through a door, shot, reverse shot, and this ghost just goes. Woo! Looking at the camera, it's the laziest shit. And I just wanted to sleep. There were other people in the theater who were sleeping. We're talking about a horror movie with jump scares. And people were able to sleep around me, and I was envying them. I was like, I want to sleep too, but my integrity as a cinephile is too strong, so it's hard for me to sleep in front of movies. I force myself not to, at least. But still, guys, Winchester, I do not recommend it. No. It's not good. It's not good. It's a bad movie. It's not among the worst ones. It's just boring, average, technically competent, acting good, decent, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Jason Clarke. But the execution, man, so freaking boring. But still, guys, have you watched Winchester, the house that ghosts built, how it's named in some countries? And were you familiar with the story of Sarah Winchester and the Winchester mansion? Tell me in the comments below. Thanks for watching, to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.